This is a 4-row repeat worked on a multiple of 2. For my sample, I used worsted weight yarn and US size 8 needles. I also added 2 extra stitches so that I would have one edge stitch at the beginning and end of each row. That is to make the yarn over and pass slip stitch over in rows 1 and 3 easier to work. Depending on how you plan to use the stitch, you may or may not need to add 1 or more edge stitches. For row 1, I'm just going to knit my edge stitch, and then I'm going to begin the pattern. So for row 1, we're going to repeat slip 1, and you want to slip purlwise and make sure that the working yarn is in the back. Knit the next stitch, yarn over, and then you're going to pick up the slipped stitch and pass it over the knit stitch and the yarn over. Just like that. So you repeat slip 1 purlwise with the yarn in back, knit 1, yarn over, and pass the slipped stitch over the knit and the yarn over. Slip, knit, yarn over, and pass the slipped stitch over. And this last stitch on my needle is just my edge stitch, and I'm going to knit that. For row 2, I'm just going to purl all stitches. For row 3, I'm going to start by knitting my edge stitch. For the pattern, you're going to knit the first stitch and then begin the repeat. And it's the same as row 1. You're going to slip a stitch, and you're slipping purlwise with the working yarn in the back. Knit 1, yarn over, and then pass the slipped stitch over both the knit and the yarn over. So slip, knit, yarn over, and pass the slipped stitch over the knit and the yarn over. And then you'll have one stitch left at the end of the pattern repeat, and you're going to knit that. And then this is just my edge stitch, which I'm going to knit. And for row 4, again, I'm just going to purl all stitches. And you just repeat those 4 rows for the pattern.